In just about every great story, there's a ghost haunting the main character. Some old wound that just won't heal. Well, today, we're talking all about that ghost guilt. We're going to explore why this one single emotion is such an incredibly powerful engine for character arcs and how you can actually use it to drive your own stories. It really is the most fundamental question for any storyteller, right? What is it that actually pushes a character out of their comfort zone and into a world of conflict and change? Is it love, maybe revenge, ambition? And yeah, those are all powerful motivators, for sure. But there's one that operates on a much, much deeper, more personal level. Okay, so to really get why guilt is so potent, we first need to kind of zoom out and just look at the entire world of emotion. Because what is a character, really, if not a reflection of what it means to be human? I mean, think about it. Our whole existence is just this constant stream of feelings: joy, sadness, loneliness, excitement, you name it. And whether we like it or not, these emotions are the very fabric of our lives. They guide our decisions, they color how we see everything. So, for a character to feel real, they have to live in this world too. But here's the thing: not all emotions are created equal. In this huge spectrum of feelings, there's one that carries this unique, almost inescapable burden. And this is where we get to the real heart of it, the incredible weight of guilt. So, what do we actually mean by guilt in a story? It's not just about feeling a little bad about something. It's an emotion with a really unique weight to it, one that's directly tied to suffering. It's not something that just happens to a character, it's something that grows inside them, shaping them from their absolute core. And this quote just nails it. Think about other emotions for a second. You can be angry at someone or you can be sad about something. They're often reactions to things outside of yourself. But guilt is totally different. It's an internal force. It burrows deep, deep inside and becomes a fundamental part of who that character is. You can see that difference so clearly here. Sadness and anger, they're often about what's happening right now, a reaction to something in the present. But guilt? Oh man, guilt is almost always chained to the past. It's like this old debt that character feels they can never, ever repay. It doesn't just fade away. It lingers, it festers, and it poisons their entire present. All right, to see just how powerful this engine can be, let's look at a perfect example: the 2010 Korean film, The Man from Nowhere. So we meet our protagonist, Tae-sik, and he's basically a ghost. He's a former elite agent who has completely cut himself off from the world. His entire universe is just the four walls of his little pawn shop. He's existing, but he is definitely not living. The only crack of light in his darkness is this little girl who lives next door, Somi. And then she's taken. And this is the event that just shatters his isolation and yanks him back into the violent world he tried so hard to leave behind. But the real question is, why does he go to such insane lengths for her? Because here's the crucial insight, and this is brilliant storytelling. It's not just about saving the kid next door. Tae-sik is driven by two deep, profound layers of guilt. First, there's the recent sting of having brushed off Somi's cry for help. But way down deep beneath that is this much older, unhealed wound. He blames himself for the death of his pregnant wife. And that is the key. That's everything. Saving Somi becomes more than a mission. It's his one and only shot at redemption. It's an act of penance. Every single punch he throws, every risk he takes, it's all fueled by this desperate need to atone. He isn't just saving her, he's trying to save himself from the crushing weight of his own past. So what can we as storytellers learn from Tae-sik's journey? It shows us that guilt isn't just some character trait you can sprinkle in. No, it's a powerful, high-performance story engine. So here's the bottom line: very few things in real life or in fiction can push someone to act against their own self-interest, against their own safety, like guilt can. For a writer, learning how to tap into this power is like getting the keys to a narrative supercharger. So how do you actually do it? Well, it really boils down to 3 steps. First, you have to establish the cause. Give your character a specific past event, in action or inaction, that they feel deeply responsible for. Second, you have to show its weight. Don't just tell us they feel guilty. Show us how it makes them live. Does it isolate them, like Tae-sik? Does it make them reckless? And third, convert that guilt into motivation. Create some new event that's connected to their past failure, giving them a chance to finally, maybe, do things right this time. So, I'll leave you with this challenge. As you're working on your next story, your next character, ask yourself this: What is the secret burden they're carrying? What past failure are they absolutely desperate to atone for? Find the answer to that, and you won't just have a motivation, you'll have the very heart of your story.